Hello, black man. This guided journal is being made available to build character, confidence, and define the inner person.
It has been deemed clear that our culture and our past has hindered black men from being open and vulnerable. Hello, black man.
Hello, black man. Hello, black man. This is my fiance.
Leave me alone.
No, this is my fiance.
Okay,
What you mean?
leave me
Hello, black
I
man.
got goosebumps.
This is my fiance.
Say it again. I'm throwing it.
Listen, you can't
How
be
long it
sick.
been?
You can't be
Oh,
a month and 1 day. Hey, bro, you doing too much, man. Hey, what's going on? This is Jamie Jenkins. Listen, let me tell you about this hat right here. I know this is a phenomenal hat. Old school. See, you see how it's kind of bent down? I remember seeing guys wearing a hat like this. You don't like my story.
I'm listening to you, bro.
You seem uninterested. You seem a little agitated about my story, though.
Because I don't want your story to lead to stories about other stuff that we don't want to hear.
Anyway,
Go ahead,
this is my old man hat. This is my old man Alcorn hat. You know,
That's your
you see-
everyday young man.
no, you see how it's kind of
You
flat?
didn't have that when we was at Alcorn?
Please get out my face. Talking
That was
crazy.
the same when you was wearing it when we was
Hey.
at Alcorn. Oh, getting out on you.
You ain't getting out on me because you ain't
No,
talking
that's
about
how
nothing.
you looking though. Like I'm trying to get out.
No, you are trying to get out on me.
Never would I do that. Now see you being extra. I'm not trying to get out on you. That's a cute hat. You look good in it.
Don't touch my head.
Oh!
Don't do that.
You look good in
Don't
that.
do that. Don't touch
like
my
that hat.
head. Listen, so tonight what I wanted to do was, and it is impromptu. Do you have anything you want to say?
Good evening. How are you guys today? I'm Kalisha. This is Jamie.
And I'm your what?
You're my co-host. Good evening.
I said you was my fiance. And what'd you say?
You're my co-host. I'm your co-host for the evening.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. We'll talk about it later. That's not what we're here for tonight.
It's not. What we're here for?
Exactly. We're highlighting college.
Two things. We're here to highlight two programs.
Okay.
Two things.
Yes.
One is the Y Initiative. It's a mentoring program here in Canton, and you talking about phenomenal opportunity. It's something that I've been, I don't know. It was a part of our household last year, and this year we're more integrated with the program, and we'll kind of talk a little bit about it as we get through the show tonight. But we have this journal here for our Black college students, and we have a phenomenal young man. And listen, when I say phenomenal, the word Hazelhurst should already kind of be there. You know what I mean?
Kind of delayed us.
Oh, you got something to talk to him about?
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, you really want to ask him
I'm
some
just
questions?
saying, I'm just saying.
You really
We
got.
value and appreciate him, being here this evening, but he is long overdue.
Oh, hold on. Let me bring our guest
Let him
on.
introduce himself.
You want him to introduce him, and then
tell all of his accolades.
Okay.
Where
you got a list of accolades.
Where he
man.
been? Because we've been waiting out here for a year.
You've been waiting on it for a year.
One solid.
You've been waiting on somebody from Hazelhurst for a year.
One solid.
Oh, let's see.
I'm waiting on you for 15. They say.
That's different.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up?
How y'all doing?
What's up with it?
Are you
Not
at
much.
school
Yes, ma'am. I've been taking finals all week.
now? We want you to study, but tell the people who you are and how you got here, and
Okay. Well, greetings. My name is Avontavis Carter. I am a freshman physical and health education major from the great city of Hazelhurst, Mississippi. I am a student here at Alcorn State. Not only am I a student, but I am a leader here at Alcorn State, serving as the second Mr. Freshman here at Alcorn State University. It is an honor to be a part of this here podcast.
Yeah.
I just want y'all
Okay.
to understand when you hear somebody say greetings, I already know that they come from the illustrious.
Yes, the reservation.
That's how we speak. That's how we
Greetings.
speak among our peers. Greetings.
Yes, ma'am.
We say hi, hello. We say greetings.
Hey, listen. When somebody say greetings, if they talking to somebody else, I want to know what they saying. Well, greetings, like what they talking about?
Greetings.
Like
Okay.
what they saying over
From
there?
a place where the air is cleaner. Okay.
The water's a little bit sweeter.
And the water.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit
Okay.
sweeter.
a little bit sweeter.
Now, before I got on the Zoom, I had my Nike hat on, but then I seen Mr. Jamie had his Alcorn hat on and going on. Now I said, well, let me change over to my Alcorn gear so I can represent.
Go ahead.
So listen, I'm gonna ask you a few random questions. What made you choose Alcorn? I mean, you got accolades, you got the grades, XYZ, and then at the end of your year, and you have some big JSU and Tougaloo people at Hazelhurst, as
Right.
leaders and stuff like that. I know you do. I know what's in there.
Yeah.
So what made you say I'm choosing Alcorn State University?
Well, since I was little, I mean kindergarten, I knew I wanted to be a teacher for some odd reason. I just knew I wanted to be a teacher. I knew it was in me to come back and provide what was given to me. Mm-hmm. So you know, my mom, she always wanted to attend Alcorn, and I have a family full of people who attended the military. So I knew that it wasn't for me. So I said, you know, hey, the military isn't for everybody. I talked to my auntie. She told me, she was like, well, you know, it's your life. You do it how you want to do it. I also talked to my bonus mom. She told me, she was like, it's you. Whatever you want to do, I know you can do it. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, you know what? I was accepted into about 11 schools, to be exact. And out of all 11 schools, before I was coming to Alcorn, because I seen Amber Lene on the live or whatever, and I know she's gonna try to get me. But I was initially going to Jackson State. You know, I'm all about where you can get your money from.
That's right.
So I seen somebody yesterday, you better sell yourself. So I'm gonna tell you how I got here at Alcorn.
All right.
Alcorn had not accepted me. You know, with Alcorn, you have to have this certain GPA, you have to have the certain ACT score. Had the GPA, but the ACT score just wasn't it. Yeah. Everybody can't take the ACT. So I ended up getting accepted to Jackson State. Jackson State was going to give me some money. So I was initially going to Jackson State. Not selling myself. I ended up meeting Gregory Holloway. I'm a part of ROTC. And, you know, in high school, I was fully active. I was a part of various organizations on campus. Ended up getting having the ability to meet Gregory Holloway, the representative for District 76, Copiah and Claiborne. I met him at Georgetown while I was flagging the cemetery for Veterans Day with the ROTC program. He was talking to me, you know, we got on their level. We were just going back and forth. You know, he asked me all about, you know, where was I going to school at? I told him, you know, I wanted to go to Alcorn, but I was going to Jackson State. And then after that, I went home, came straight through the door. My grandma was on the phone. She was just up there crying. I like, what is going on? She said, Greg Holloway to call. I said, I just seen him. She said, he just told me he's seen you and he wants you to come page for him in the state capitol. I said, wow, that's big. So, you know, I was really ready for that. So I ended up going to the state capitol. He introduced me to so many people, networking. I even was able to meet the legendary Alice Clark, who is a legendary lady here at Alcorn State. Mm-hmm. Met her and she started asking me, you know, where are you going to school at? And I told her, I said, well, I'm going to Jackson State because I wanted to go to Alcorn so bad, but I couldn't get no money. She said, well, baby, I'll do anything to get you to go to Alcorn. She said, what can I do? I said, well, Miss Clark, not only do I need to get accepted, but I need some money. I don't need my folks to pay nothing. Not only did I get accepted to Alcorn, the very next week, I also received a $2,600 scholarship from Alcorn on top of the financial aid. And then initially came into Alcorn getting more money just to make sure that my freshman year at Alcorn State was paid in full. Ooh. So that's how I got here. I sold myself, made sure that I left a positive image wherever I went. That's and here I am going to do I'm actually in sophomore hours now. Yeah. So I hopefully get out of here in less than 4 years.
That's what's up, man. Listen, when you talk about selling yourself, positive attitude, I tell people that all the time, like when you meet people and you're talking to people, your attitude is the first thing they notice. Like when you walk away from me, when I see you to Alcorn, how you going to act? When you're
Yes,
in
sir.
public representing Alcorn, what is your demeanor going to be? You know, like all that makes so much a difference of how people are willing to stick their necks out for you. So now you got people sticking their neck out for you, and they are assuming that you're going to do the right thing in Alcorn. You're going to go out there, get your lesson, no problem, XYZ.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, that is huge that you have that mindset.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure now, you know.
Well, we are very proud of you. We saw you for homecoming, and I thought you were
Mhm.
representing very well. You recognized Mr. Jenkins, Mr. Jamie, right away. So it was a pleasure seeing you in that light, and knowing that we've been able to, you know, kind of have some type of impact on, you know, where you've gone. You know, I'm just putting myself out there. I'm selling myself now because I know you chose that because you know us two wonderful Alcornites, and
Right.
He told Alcorn
you've
because he
been
know
around the culture. I said us.
you. He told Alcorn because he know you.
Us.
I got
He
confused.
knows like the vibrancy over here. Anyway, so let me ask you this: what made you become a part of? Because is that SGA or how? What is Mr. Freshman? Because I never knew how that
So-
worked. I was lame.
So with being Mr. Freshman, it's combined. So
Okay.
you know, you have the SGA, but you also have the Royal Court.
Uh-huh.
So throughout high school, I've always been involved in SGA. Like I've served as president, I served as vice president my sophomore year, I served as president my both junior and senior year. So I've always been involved with SGA.
Mhm.
But I said when I came to school, it was time to, you know, actually show my face, let people know, because I mean they know what I can do.
Mhm.
But I'm at Alcorn, and not only am I at Alcorn, but coming from a small city,
Mhm.
being that, you know, we're in Hazelhurst, we get little to no recognition. I
Mhm.
said it's time for me to stay on Hazelhurst.
Mhm.
Anybody that I talk to, if they ask me, I tell them I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for Hazelhurst. So I said, hey, how can I get them to know that who Hazelhurst is?
Mhm.
Came down here, got on the Royal Court. So when you're on Royal Court, you're the face of the school. If
Mhm.
anybody to call, if Barack Obama call and say, hey, I need somebody to come represent Alcorn, they're going to come send us. And anytime we're sent, they always ask us for our name, your major, and they're gonna ask you where are you from, and I'm from Hazelhurst. So that's why I said, well, let me get on the Royal Court so I can actually get Hazelhurst known.
What part of Hazelhurst are you from?
I'm from 28, you know, little east side.
I know every little city got hoods. So
Yeah, I'm from
what's your
28.
Hazelhurst?
28, man.
And I want y'all to say it's Hazelhurst.
Hazelhurst. Yeah, so I'm down. So down here, and I invited some of my Royal Court friends on here as well. But down here, they love the way I say Hazelhurst. Like they do it all the time. Like, but where you from? I say Hazelhurst. So that, you know, they just love it.
Hey, that's a long-standing tradition in Alcorn. I promise you. They were like, man, we Hazelhurst, like Hazelhurst, what?
Yeah, they just love the way we say Hazelhurst for some reason.
Yeah.
Is it east or west? It's west, right?
28 is east and west. It's
So
28
I
east is
think
going
the
toward the
further
ball
east you
part.
the more you guys sing y'all words, because I was married to somebody from Simpson County, and his purse was killing me. I was like, purse, no, hers. Y'all gotta cut that off with it.
No, this bear with us.
Yeah, that's just traditionary. We from Hazelhurst.
We're gonna jump right into this. We appreciate your time. We're gonna value it.
Last question, then we're gonna get to 3 quick questions in the journal. What's the biggest change from high school to college for you? Biggest change.
The biggest change is the adjustment.
Mhm.
Having to come from high school, being that when I was in high school, you know, everybody knew if they needed help with something, all they had to do was call Bunt. Bunt coming.
Yeah.
Whether we was in school, out of school, like they would call, hey, we need you for this, I'm there. So changing over from high school, trying to get fully acquainted with Alcorn and its administration staff, you know, there was a big change. You know, you have to try to, you know, kind of sell yourself so they'll know that, hey, not only is this a student, but this is a student who doesn't mind helping out. This is a student who's going to reach out, and this is a student who's going to actually put forth the effort when something is needed to be done.
I like it. Building your brand. It's basically building your brand from day one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Give me a random number between 1 and 52.
40.
40. Why 40?
I really don't even know. I just thought about that. I said I'm gonna go with a solid number because I'm a solid man.
There it is. There it is. All right. Hello, Black college student. Discuss a day in your life you would like to relive. What day has been so important you would like to relive?
I talk about it every day. I would love to relive my graduation day.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to relive that day. I would love to relive my entire senior year. That had been the best year ever. Like just getting the like my class, we are so tight. Even like we're in college now, all of us have ventured out going to different places, some in the Navy, Army, you know, we got some at Colleen, Jackson State and all of that. We done venture out, we're still close though. But if I could just go back and just relive all of those senior moments that we made together, being able to collaborate, doing stuff outside of school, you know, letting the school host us events outside just for us to do bonding and stuff like that because they knew we were getting ready to go. I just wish we can do all that over again.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Big senior, love it. Listen.
And then you were a part of that pandemic group, right?
Right. I was part of the pandemic group.
What grade did you go through that? Was it your 11th grade year or your
yes. Yeah, it was my 11th grade. The ending of my 10th coming into, because actually it was like the middle of my sophomore year, because that's when I ended up taking on the initiative of the president because our seniors were going out. So that's how I ended up going in as a junior as the president of the school.
Gotcha. All right. How was that for you, that whole pandemic experience?
It was game changing. You know, you had to it introduced you to more and it taught you how to fully be acquainted with technology because you know everything was Zoom. So everything you had to get up every morning. And man, I tell you, I had one teacher, she would call my grandma every morning because I would not be up for that Zoom. I don't know how I could get up for that class every morning to be at school, but it's just something about being at home, having to go to school while you at home. That was just crazy. And she would call my grandma every morning. Hey, Miss Lisa, he ain't on Zoom. My grandma called. I ain't got an answer. I just already know what she want. Get on the Zoom. So you know, it was quite challenging. It was mind changing. You had to fully adapt, and not only that, it was it prepared me because see when you come to college, all of that paper stuff that you get in high school, you don't get that in college.
No,
you got strictly Canvas. You don't have nobody reminding you. Like the teachers call my grandma talking about, hey, get on Zoom. Down here, they don't do that. You don't you don't be on class. You just ain't got no grade.
Yeah,
they don't play. They don't play
that. Yeah.
So it was basically a mini preparation. I think that. Yeah, I definitely held my kids accountable. They fail. I was like, oh, you failed? Oh.
Yeah, so it definitely prepared
so
you.
Far. He ain't on there. Girl, shut up. He got a cell phone, call him.
Yeah, my grandma would often make the comment, she'd be like, I'm tired of the teacher calling me. If you don't want to be nothing like I ain't got nothing to do with it. Like she gonna get on you. You'll feel so baby like, well, I set her alarm for 6 o'clock in the morning, be up early.
I tell mine all the time, I got my education. What you gonna do with your life?
That is huge. Man, listen, that pandemic, it was a big change for me, high school to college, but I don't know, man. There's the Canvas and the links and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, that's huge. That's a lot. That's a lot, especially for a smaller school like Hazelhurst. You know what I'm saying? Right. You going from knowing your teacher, being there, can back and forth, stuff like that, face to face, and then boom, no school. Like, don't even go to the school. Like, here's your laptop.
Yeah,
that's a lot of responsibility also.
And not only that, I had a little sister, got cousins. They had to do the same thing. So I had to balance between doing me on my own, trying to make sure I'm good. Then I had to go up in there and make sure that they good on their Zoom. So it was quite challenging.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, next number.
52. Give me 52.
52. It says, hello, Black college student. Discuss something you have accomplished that you're proud of. What are you most proud of as of right now? If you had to tell the world your one accomplishment.
I am proud of the person that I am developing. Back in school, now this going a little past, this going a little before high school. I'm going to the end of my middle school year. You know, I was one of those kids, you couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I knew everything. You know, my attitude was horrible. Like nobody, like there would be teachers that be like, well, oh, there he go. He, you know, he think he just know everything. He can't tell Carter nothing. And you know, and I admit that was me. I was that child. You couldn't tell me nothing. I already knew it. I could try to prove it to you. You know, I might have knew it then. I might have didn't know it. But you know, I just always knew I knew it. So I'm proud of the way that I have developed being able to actually know that, hey, I don't know everything.
Yeah.
And I can learn something.
Yeah.
I also noticed how anytime somebody would try to tell me something about me, I couldn't take it. I hated criticization. Mm-hmm. So I hated that nobody could tell me nothing about me. I didn't like it. I didn't want to hear it. But now it's like when somebody's telling me something about me that I need to fix, I'm all ears for it. I want to hear it because I want to be able to improve. So that way, because they're not harming you. Some people don't deliver it right, but they're not harming you. So they're trying to just, you know, prepare you for the next step. You never know what's coming next.
Yeah, man, listen, we are the exact same that way. Anytime somebody tell me something, what I do? That's not what I know. No. You gonna say
that is so mature of
it
you
is
to be at that place in this phase in your life.
It is.
And I don't know where that came from.
Hazelhurst.
No, it was the side of him that he was prior to getting Alcorn.
I went to Alcorn. That's where I got it from.
It might be some in that water down here. You never know.
Yeah, you didn't drink enough. But I commend you, you know, because a lot of us don't learn that till later in life to be able to accept criticism and to understand that most of the time it's not for our, you know, downfall. It's a lot. Most of the time, no, I'm saying most of the times, a lot of the times it's not for our downfall, it's for our benefit. Mm-hmm. And when you're able to not only accept it, but to apply it to your life, to be able to, you know, make sure that you are moving in the right directions based on the criticism that you get and not destroying relationships behind it, you grow so much. You know, you become such a phenomenal person. Tell me something that you, outside of that, have learned in life that leads and guides your everyday.
Accepting failure. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna win everything.
No,
I'm not gonna win everything. I'm not gonna get everything. I've gotten to the point. I knew to learn it. I knew I was starting to learn it. My junior prom, I didn't win prom king, and I just knew I was the best dressed up in there, and I didn't win it. And when I seen that I didn't react the way I would react if I had lost something else, I knew then that I was developing and I was moving on, and it was like my mindset was just maturing. Mm-hmm. So, you know, being able to accept failure was something that's just I'm glad I'm able to do it.
And that kind of goes hand in hand with accepting criticism, because a lot of times you take criticism as a sense of I'm not doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Which also feels like failure. If I'm not doing this right, I must be failing it. But that's not the case. You just may need a tweak here. You know, you may need to do something differently on this side versus doing something different on that side. So I'm proud of you. Like, I don't know you personally. I've seen you a couple of times, but I value the energy that you bring. And I'm so glad that you came tonight. You know, we missed you the last time. We hurt against you. I'm letting it go right now. But you are most definitely, you know, welcome here anytime you have something you want to promote, anytime you have something you want to bring to us. If you need us to help you promote anything, you know, we're a phone call, we're a text message away. Okay. Did you have another question?
Last question. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ready? Last question. We're gonna get you out of here. You got finals. You got 5 minutes. Right? Finals. Man, I was flunking some finals back in.
I was always exempt because
they say something serious now.
I was brilliant. I was exempt.
You was exempt.
I only took midterm.
Exempt from finals.
Yes.
I ain't never had that problem.
Well, I think it just depends on whoever their president was. If their president here ain't going for that, we gonna take
none of that.
Or whoever their teacher was.
Oh man. Last question. Give me one more number. One more
I'm
number.
gonna go number 22 since this
No.
is year 22 and this is the best year ever for me.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
okay.
22.
Today.
22.
Next year gonna be better.
Oh
Yeah.
man. This is hitting you like perfect. Hello, Black college student. Discuss the local clubs and extracurricular activities. What do you enjoy most?
Okay. So I'm gonna speak for Alcorn. I'm gonna speak for Alcorn. So coming into Alcorn, before I even got when I first got accepted, and you know, I had found out the big news, I ended up posting it on Facebook or whatever like that. Facebook is my motivation. Like when I go to Facebook and I post it, I'm guaranteed gonna get out because see the older heads are on there. And so those are the people who impacted me. And so I like for them to know what you know, the stuff that I'm doing. It makes them feel good because everybody that I know from Hazelhurst has had an impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
So the phrase "it takes a village to raise a child." Hazelhurst is my village. They, you know, everybody raised me. They make sure I'm on point. But coming into Alcorn, before I even stepped foot on campus, I was somebody had reached out to me. So my senior year, I ended up introducing the student government to Alcorn's SGA.
Okay.
We did a Zoom call. You know, I met them. I met their Royal Court at the time. We was talking. You know, they just basically trained and introduced college SGA to high school SGA. And so after that Zoom call, I say about 2 weeks later, I ended up getting an inbox from a guy named Horace Hayes. He was the president and founder of Men's Incorporated.
Okay.
So he was like, hey, you know, I'm finna send somebody your way. I want them, they're gonna talk to you about something. I was like, hey, you know, that's cool. So got a message from the guy. He was like, you know, hey man, we've been watching you. You know, you've been handling yourself good. We've been watching you since you were in high school. You know, we want you to be a part of Men's Inc. I was like, whoa, this is so awesome. Like, I haven't even stepped foot on the campus yet, and they're like, people are watching me. They noticing what I'm doing. So, you know, I'm like, I'm freaking out at this point. I'm like, yes, I want to be a part of it. So I came down. I'm in Men's Inc. Found out maybe like 3 weeks later, over the summer, they had did interest meetings for Royal Court and SGA. Didn't even know what when I got on the interest meeting, I wanted to do SGA. Yeah. But I just started hearing everybody say what they were doing and what opposition they were. I said, well, what other way to get Hazelhurst known than to be the face of the school? I said, well, let me do Mr. Freshman. So I got on there, did Mr. Freshman. Got here, Mr. Alcorn, his name is Kendrick Walker Jr. He had reached out to me, and I tell you, when I first met Kendrick Walker, like he, outside of being Mr. Alcorn, he's just a genuine brother. Yeah. Like he checked on me every day. He made sure I was good. Yeah. And you know, I got that feeling where they say Alcorn is everybody's one big happy family. Yeah. When I got here, him and the entire Royal Court, not just even them, like just the students here, they all made me feel like I was family. Like there was nothing like they would call me, hey, we going out to eat. You want to ride? Like that's just the type of people they are. I ended up getting introduced to Alcorn Royal Court. No one ran against me, so you know I automatically got it. So I was like, okay, that's good, but you know I still had to do the work for it. Yeah. So there's two organizations. There's Men's Inc. Royal Court. Came down here. We had a career fair. I mean, not a career fair, organization fair on campus, and I went down there. You know, I don't join organizations just to join them. I want to know what you're about. I want to know what you do. So of course, you know, I'm going to school to be an educator. So I ended up finding this organization called SNE. So it's basically it's an educational organization. They help build you to become a better teacher. They experience you to classrooms at a college level. You're able to go and actually get in the classroom or actually, you know, work or have an impact on a child while you're in school. Oh, I like so I ended up joining that organization just so I can better develop myself and prepare myself for what's coming after I get ready to leave Alcorn. SNE, I got Psychology Society. It's, you know, when you're out here so far away, you need to make sure that your mind is great. Right. You don't need, you're so far away from home, you don't want to keep calling your folks saying, well, hey, I got this issue, or hey, I got this issue. Yeah. You know, you want somebody else that you'll be able to just go in and say, well, hey, I got this stress way here, I need to release it. So I said, hey, that's the perfect organization to join. Mm-hmm. Not only did I get on that organization, but as a freshman, I also served as a executive member on their board. I
Yeah.
am the social media manager. So I
Yeah.
kind of, promote and let them know that Psychology Society is just not for psychology majors, but it's for every major. Everybody needs the extra push. Everybody needs someone to be their big brother, their big sister to lean on.
Everybody needs a mentor.
Came down here. It's so many more organizations. I love to sing. I'm in the choir in my church, so I ended up joining the Alcorn Gospel Choir. Trio.
You have a resume. You got a resume already at Alcorn. This is your. I'm talking about, man. You got a full 4-year resume right now.
Yeah, I try to keep myself busy.
Hey, but listen, it's expected you from Hazelhurst. I mean, it's
right.
I
mean, if I was down here and I'm not from Hazelhurst, I understand. But you got to be down here and from Hazelhurst and got to be doing something. You know, somebody got to let the light shine somewhere.
You got to shine.
He is most definitely doing that.
Man, listen, we appreciate you jumping on. Bless you on your finals. Go ahead and knock that out, man. Get you some rest and like I said, get focused, do your thing, and get ready for that Christmas break when you get it. And we appreciate you. Any last words, parting shots?
2 questions before you go.
Oh, you said 2 more questions.
These are quick questions.
Oh, quick questions.
Favorite
Christmas movie?
Favorite Christmas movie? For some reason, I like Home Alone. You know, that was kind of a Christmas movie. So I like that.
It's not your generation, though, but...
So, well, you know, I was raised by older folks.
Mature.
And then, but, you know, I'm with the kids, too, so I have to kind of adapt to what they want to watch or whatever, so...
Okay. All right.
Home Alone got to be one of the...
I can live with Home Alone.
Yeah, I like Home
Alone. As I got older, I'm not a big fan of it, but back in the day, it was dope.
Yeah.
I can watch it when it comes on. I may not go looking for it, but if it's on,
I'm definitely not looking for it.
But I like, hold on, we watch it for a little bit.
All right. What is your theme song? If you walk into a room, what would you want to be playing?
Okay.
It's so many. But my theme song that get me hyped is Stand Up and Get Crunk by Yin Yang Twins.
Stand up and get
crunk.
I'm here for that. I love it.
I tell every morning my Alexa, I play my gospel song that's gonna wake me up, you know, get me in the spirit, and then I got my Stand Up and Get Crunk. We finna crank up this day, get on through it, and make it successful.
That's what's up. If there's any information out there that you want to give to the generation coming behind you, what is it?
Know what you're getting yourself involved in. Don't let nobody tell you that you have to do anything. Truth came down to Hazelhurst a while back, a few weeks ago, to recruit to ROTC. I ran into the assistant superintendent, Tiffany Hicks. Miss Hicks told me, she was like, Mr. Carter, you know what? I was meaning to catch you before you left. And she was like, but I wanted to tell you, if you don't want to be at school, you don't need school to be successful. She said, you have success written all over you. She said, you need to be somewhere entrepreneur, getting your own business started. She said, because you have that mindset, and whatever you put your mindset to, you can do it. So if I can expose the generation after me to anything, it would be to, if you know school is not for you, do not let nobody tell you that you have to come to school. You don't. Mm-hmm. Not to be successful. There are so many other things in the world that you can do. Start your own business. You know, volunteering. I mean, you can do anything and be successful, honestly.
Yes.
And keep your head on strong. Don't let nobody discourage you. There have been many times I've been discouraged. But me just being me, I know the mindset that I have, and I know that the support that I have backing me. And I know that, hey, when I get discouraged, all I have to do is see it through. Mm-hmm. I have to see it through.
That's it. Got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through.
Got to see it through. I got one more question. Vaughn, how old are you?
I just turned 19.
You're 19 and also 89. You are literally an old soul.
When is your birthday?
So my birthday was November 25th.
November 25th. What is that? Scorpio?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius about a few days.
Oh, Scorpio is on the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom was Sagittarius.
Oh, I never knew.
Yeah.
So listen, that is why the answers that this young man has given you is why he's a part of SGA, why he's Mr. Freshman at Alcorn State University, why he's at Alcorn State University, because we only choose the best of the best. Understand and realize that. Thank you so much again, Vaughn. Like I said,
You're welcome.
Anytime, let us know. We are a phone call, text message away.
For sure.
Do not hesitate to reach out to us, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Appreciate it. Have a good one, Vaughn.
Good
All
night.
right, y'all too.
All right now. Hey, great show. Hey, Vaughn is 89 years old. He got some wisdom. You can tell somebody been around older generation and just listening. Not just around and defiant, but like listening to wisdom.
We've got to go. They won't get on camera. I was gonna say go talk to the lawyers, but they won't do the camera.
Yes, they will.
That's the Lord, man. You recording me?
No, they will. We got to get get Deontay over there. We're gonna figure it out. Hey, listen, guys, it's been real, and follow up with me on the Y Initiative mentoring program here in Canton. Candace Mays, Kalisha.
What?
Tell them what you do with the thing.
I'm the vice president of the Y Initiative. Please go to the website, and it is a agricultural program.
Yes.
And it teaches you
Alcorn Ag. Come on now.
Alcorn needs to get on board with supporting the Y Initiative.
I agree.
We are agriculture nonprofit, and we need you guys out there who are part of anything that is agriculture. As a matter of fact, I have a classmate that does some agriculture stuff for Alcorn. I'm gonna reach out to him because it is a bunch of youth who are learning how to. And we have a plot in our backyard that my daughter, she put up the other day, and she actually painted it Alcorn, which was crazy because she's not a big Alcorn fan, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. So
on the day, Alcorn. She got it from me.
all of her parents are
No, I'm not talking about
Alcorn.
It was kind of not what I was meaning. I'm just talking about me. I'm just talking about me.
Yes. And she admires you. She respects you. She looks up to you. The most of.
Oh.
I'll say the most. But definitely follow the Y Initiative. We'll be posting the information in
Below.
the comments.
Follow the page. It's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good kids.
We want you guys to understand how important it is for our children to know how to live off the land. Because I'm gonna die if we ever live off the land, because I kill more plants than the law allows. Matter of fact, I don't kill them. They don't know how to survive. God gave them survival skills just like they gave us. How do you
wait a minute. Wait.
with sunlight and rain and stuff?
You mad at the plants?
Yes, basically.
Baby, no.
Yes.
No.
When I put them plants in the ground, it is their duty
no,
to grow
baby.
in the way that the Lord designed for them to grow.
That ain't how that works.
Okay.
How that work?
Okay.
No.
If they die, it ain't my fault.
No, you gotta cultivate and stuff like that. You gotta know when to plant, when to do this, when to weed, when to water, how much sun.
I don't think they were doing it in the garden.
Hey, baby, this is a different time. I think. Hey, listen, if you have a college student out there, or
that's what I meant to ask him.
Okay.
If he had a copy of this book, because he needs a copy, we need to get him.
we'll get to him. We got to him. If you have a college student, or if you've been to college, right? Because this is something that can bring back a lot of memories.
If you've been to college,
Yeah.
that makes a good topic. Let's know what number you want.
I want to end the live.
We got like 2 more minutes. Let's go. What number do you need?
15. I want 15.
Of course you do. I feel like we did that before.
No, we've done that. If we've done 15, we'll do a different number.
Yeah,
You don't like it?
15. I mean, we can do it.
Nah, let's do 17.
Why 17?
It was 17 on my line, my capital line.
Not because that's the date of my birthday. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you?
My most embarrassing college. Okay, then, man.
Come on with it. Tell the people. Tell them all about it. Come on.
I thought you.
No, let's hear it. I fell down all the math and science steps. He said he never been in the math and science building.
I did.
If you've been in the math and science building, you know all. I was 5 months pregnant and fell down all the steps in the math and science building. That's embarrassing. I fell down a lot of steps in my life.
A lot of
A lot of
A
days
lot of
still.
falling.
Oh, a lot of
A
falling.
lot of
I
falling,
may have
Lord.
vertigo.
You may have
I may.
fallen
Tell us
numbers.
about your embarrassment.
Okay, listen. My most embarrassing moment. So
Be honest.
I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
Do you know?
This is transference and communication.
Mhm.
Hello of the black man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's you.
literally, maybe a few people know about this, right? And
It'll be a few more.
a few more, right? 700 more,
7,000.
7 million more people know about this. So I go to the new gym one day, and I'm going down there to hoop. Cause like sometimes they have hoop sessions down at the new gym, just based on the day and stuff like that. So we was in the new gym, going to the new gym. So I go down there, and so when I go in, I look through the front door, and the basketball girls, I think they're practicing. I think the basketball girls are practicing, and I said, well, let me go on upstairs. So I go upstairs. No, the volleyball girls are practicing. The volleyball girls are practicing on the court, and the football guys are at the end over there, at the far end to the right. I guess they're finna go lift weights or whatever, right? So I'm walking on the second level, walking on the second level. And so as I'm walking on the second level, my home girl, Butter, is Felicia Minor. She's at the bottom of the stairs on the corner, right? And so I hollered at her like, "Butter, what up?" And she was like, "What's up, homeboy? What's up, homeboy?" I'm like, "What up? What up? What up? What up?" So she was down there with another.
People who don't know what homeboy and homegirl means, can you explain?
Then she's from Hazelhurst. Okay, she's from Hazelhurst.
From your hometown.
From my hometown.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna go down there and try to figure out who the girl she got with her. Right?
Okay.
Right?
For the purpose
of I don't know who she is. Right? And so I said, well, I'm gonna go on down here.
Hilarious story.
Why?
I don't know.
So I said, I'm gonna go down here and
they set you up for later.
Okay.
All right, come on.
I'm gonna go down here and see what's going on. I mean, so the volleyball girl practicing, football guys over here. And so you know how the bleachers are in the new gym. Like they shift. Like, you know, when you come down, they got a little shift to them.
If they're not all the way out.
I'm
talking about the ones on the lower level.
I'm talking about the ones, I'm coming from the second level high.
So you're coming down to the lower level.
You're going down to the lower level.
Because the upper level there's a shift.
No, upper level doesn't
Okay,
shift. No.
Okay.
I'm going from mid levels down.
Up to down.
So I'm walking down, but I'm kind of got a good pace. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of block, 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 block. And so I get about 6 feet from them. I get about 6 feet from Butter. I get 6 feet and I literally take a step and I go straight through the bleachers, straight down into the middle of the bleachers. Like now I'm under the bleachers. My outfit is all white. Everything underneath the bleachers is all rust.
Why do you have an all white outfit in the middle of the day?
It's not. It's off in the hoop. I got on Tommy Hilfiger shorts and a white t-shirt.
You can hoop in all white.
What would stop people whooping white shirts all the time?
This is so interesting. Keep going. I've never heard this story before.
And so I hadn't thought about the most embarrassing moment of all going, I guess.
Let's go. I'm listening. Come on. I'm listening.
Okay. And so literally I fall through the bleachers.
With all white on.
All white on.
To hoop in.
To hoop. I'm finna go hoop.
Okay.
And I didn't look down. And I got lines. I got bleacher lines in all my shirts. Bleacher line. My shorts got rust bleacher lines in it. And so I just take a lift and I go lead, and I just lead the gym.
You're embarrassed.
Where's I'm gonna go at this point?
You didn't want to go see these girls that you want to see.
No,
Why? What did you think they were gonna say?
I wasn't gonna find out.
You never found out.
Never find out. Never find out who Buddy was talking to. And listen, when I failed, everybody was looking and trying to figure out what had just happened. Right. Nope. I left out the long way in between all the bleachers, back out. I never stopped. Back in my room. Okay, what you get? I got on all white.
To go who?
To go who? I'm a shooter. You know what I'm saying? I got on all white. It's a white t-shirt. You act like I got a suit on.
It feels like it.
I got on a white t-shirt.
Like you got on a tuxedo.
I don't.
Because if you got on a t-shirt, you worry about a t-shirt and rust on it?
I'm not gonna be out in the public with a rusty t-shirt.
Yep.
I'm not. That's not gonna happen.
Whew, this story.
You don't like it?
It was a great story. I enjoyed every minute of it. I really did.
Let me see.
Oh man! So you fell through the bleachers and had a rusty t-shirt on and
Yep.
You didn't want to go see the girls. Did they ever come back and was like, where were you? What happened to you?
Nope.
They weren't looking at you?
Not I remember.
Dang, they wouldn't even checking for you. They didn't come running to see if you was okay.
It wasn't
Does that make it
20,000.
extra embarrassing?
It wasn't 20,000 women there. It was my homegirl and
This is what Jody was talking about. Where Jody is tonight? He's probably on his own podcast.
Jody, please come tell her. Like, Lord.
Why you got so many questions?
Right.
What's the problem?
Like,
here?
let the man tell the story, man. Like, the story is done.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead. No, at Alcorn, got slapped one time outside of the cafeteria. No, outside of the sub. That wasn't embarrassing for me. It was more embarrassing for the person that did the slapping to me. But I fell down the steps in the Renaissance building. Like I said, big old belly. Come.
You fell to the side, straight back.
No, I missed a step. Doop, doop, doop. Belly.
Oh, you bunt. You butt fell.
Yep, all the way down to the bottom. And one of my homeboys from my hometown
Homeboy.
was there.
What does homeboy mean?
It means he's from my hometown. And
Okay.
he was on the football team. And he was like, you okay? I was like, well, see, notice me. I'm falling down the stairs and I'm embarrassed. Like, all you had to do is walk away and I'd have been okay.
But here you
I
are.
was okay. My child was okay, presumably. He just couldn't graduate high school.
Okay,
so
they came out pretty good.
Yeah, but he was there fine. So that's all for tonight. We've been on here almost an hour.
We have. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in for our Hello Black College Student episode. And we're going to be hitting you throughout the week with some different episodes, just kind of based on the journal, getting people on and just try to come to you, man. Hey, follow the page, share the page. The movement is strong. We're going into 2023. We got a lot of things planned, and we thank y'all for support. Hello, black man. Any broadcast. Hey, y'all go to bed. Y'all got to go to work in the morning because I do too.